And I want to start by first highlighting the incredibly hard work that all of our teachers, our school staff, administrators, school leadership, district leadership, trustees, rights holders, parents, and of course all of our partners in the K-12 system, all of the work that's gone into keeping our schools open and safe over the last 2 years and providing crucial face-to-face instruction to students across BC. It is a testament to the monumental efforts of everyone in the system that BC has been able to continue delivering in-class learning while so many other jurisdictions did not. We know that face-to-face learning is important for the intellectual, social, and emotional development of students, and that schools are more than just a place of learning. They also provide important supports for students who may need a bit of extra help, whether that is in the form of mental health services or hot meals or other programs. So our primary goal is to continue the work to keep students learning safely in person for the remainder of this school year. The rapid emergence of the Omicron variant means that we have to ensure we have the foundations in place to keep our schools safely open. And that is why, as Dr. Henry has announced, we will have a phased approach for the return to school, with students returning to school on Monday, January 10th, staff returning to school next week on January 3rd and 4th. And this delayed start will allow public health and education time to assess the impact of the Omicron variant in our communities and on our education system. And it will also provide teachers, staff, and administrators time to prepare for students safely returning to class with enhanced safety measures. This additional time will also allow schools to proactively implement continuity of learning plans to meet the unique challenges that we face. During this time, schools will be open for students whose parents are healthcare workers and for those students with support needs who require care. Parents are encouraged to reach out to their school principal to make those arrangements. Over the past 2 weeks, Ministry of Education staff have worked very closely with the BC Centre for Disease Control and with all of our education partners to develop enhanced safety measures that are based on public health's current knowledge of the new variant. And these changes will be published in an addendum to the provincial COVID-19 communicable diseases guideline for K-12 schools and are in addition to the existing guidelines in our schools, which have continued to reduce the spread of the virus. Many of these measures will look very familiar as they were part of our original safety plans. As students head back to school, schools must reinforce the existing measures, including maximizing space between people and ensuring all who are able to wear a mask. Some of the enhanced measures that will be enacted include reinforcing the importance of the daily health checks and ensuring that you stay home if sick. Implementing strategies to prevent crowding during class transition times, such as staggering start and stop times or recess times, break times. Holding school gatherings and events such as assemblies in a virtual format. Holding staff-only gatherings virtually. Limiting visitors to those who are supporting activities that directly benefit student learning and well-being, such as teacher candidates, immunizers, or meal program volunteers, and pausing extracurricular sports tournaments. These guidelines build on existing protocols that have successfully minimized the spread of the virus in our schools. And these existing guidelines include encouraging everyone who is eligible to get fully vaccinated, cleaning hands regularly, cleaning and disinfecting surfaces at least once a day. And these measures are based on what public health has advised and knows are successful strategies. And as we have done throughout the pandemic, safety measures for schools will continue to be updated as needed in consultation and at the direction of public health. Schools will use the next week to implement enhanced safety plans Staff, school leadership and district leadership will be determining their workforce needs and developing continuity of learning plans. As we know, the pandemic is changing, but we have shown that the education system is nimble, smart, and strong. And we are taking these proactive steps to reduce any further disruptions in our school year. Our efforts are truly focused on working to reduce disruption and reduce absenteeism in our schools. We know it's been a very long year for students. And while some may be excited for an extended winter break, we know that many families depend on our schools being open. And it's critical for them to have our schools running as smoothly as possible for the duration of the school year. But taking a few extra days now for planning and preparation, by doing so, we are setting up our schools for the best possible start. The ever-changing nature of this pandemic is challenging for all of us, and we are going to keep working closely with public health, with all of our education partners to ensure in the days and weeks ahead that we have the right measures in place to keep students and staff safe in schools.